Started. Well, it says to use the other way shrine, but she's standing right here, so you can talk to her here to get to the next step.
Who's standing here?
Oh, do you not see Laramil the Wise right here?
No.
Oh, okay, hold on. Travel to the other version. Alright, fast travel to
I
me.
think I see it.
Alright, protect me, senpai. I'm weak. I'm squishy.
As Hermaeus Mora, the one who knows foretold, we meet again, Proxy. We are bound together by a common danger. Only a mortal Proxy can deal with the threat and save both Apocrypha and Nerd. The one who knows instructed me to give you this.
Also, please keep in mind my slow as balls.
Yeah. Leveling up your mount is part of Golden Pursuits.
Yay!
So do that.
Oh, are they
5 days.
golden
Yeah.
pursuits up? They are.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, you say for 5 days, but we'll probably be done with this today. I'm going to a circle down.
Okay.
You there! You look like a capable forager. I need some help.
Yeah. I feel like my horse is just walking speed compared to.
I think when you start off, yeah,
You there!
you can actually
You
run
look
faster
like a
than
capable forager.
actually
I
riding
need
a horse.
some help.
Oh, no.
Can we talk?
You arrived here.
Mhm. Just drink that water.
No.
You're a must.
Step forth, mortal. Know that you stand in the presence of Hermaeus Mora. We must converse. Laramil has done well, and brought fate's chosen into my unrelenting gaze. All that, and more, mortal. I am the golden eye of fate, and the keeper of whispers. Let Laramil guide you. I have alerted Laramil to 3 specific threads of fate that converge in a place known as the Telvanni Peninsula. Fate takes many paths, mortals. Find Laramil in Necrom,
No, go
and
somewhere. I'm
choose
just here.
wisely.
It has us going back to the main town. I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna fast travel. Oh, no, that's too much.
64 gold for me. Alright, you can fast travel to me.
You strike.
I think I went it wrong.
It's the circle, I think. So I think you can go either way. That's cool. And portals and stuff.
Welcome to my safe house, Proxy. Meeting Hermaeus Mora represents a rare honor. And so I shall. I do not know. Many possible futures branch from every mortal choice. The threads of fate lead to 3 locations in this region. Your choice must be your own, Proxy. Hermaeus Mora was clear about that. There. 3 paths are now arrayed before you. Which will you pick?
Should we go through?
I don't know. Pick the one on the left last time. You want to pick the one on the right?
Sure.
Come, Proxy. Fate dictates that I join you at this location. The threads of fate draw both of us to this place. That has yet to be determined. I never said it was more important. I wish to survey the tower and its grounds. The threads of...
That's weird.
I think it's because ultimately you have to investigate all 3 locations. So like, the quest step that you're at is do these 3.
Master
So
shall
now
ready.
here's
The
sub
tower's
3.
defenses continue
Do
to
in
oppose
whatever
us.
order you need.
Meln was thorough, I'll give him that. Any word from the tower?
No progress yet. I'll keep you informed.
See that you do, Captain. You there, come forward. You aren't with the Dusk Sabers.
A Telvanni master. Speak with her, Proxy.
I expected to have Telrendis all to myself today. Abandoned, yes, but not without its defenses. Oh, the Telvanni Magister who owned this place. Indeed, you don't look like a Daedric cultist. Find a way into the tower and breach Meln's defenses. I suggest you begin with the old Telrendis Hall to the south.
That Telvanni bears watching. But the tower remains the crux of our investigation here. Let us find a way in.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
A magical ward seals that door. What happened here, mercenary?
What happened here? The ward killed my comrade. Not easy to do to a Dusksaber.
There's a note on the table on the right.
I thought we had little to fear from old tricks and traps. But look what happened to my comrade. Nalia tried to push through the ward on that door. Here, you take it.
Lenses such as that can reveal hidden things. Look through it, Proxy. Look for anything glowing. That should be the switch to dispel the ward.
The ward is gone. Master Shalreni must be informed at once.
This is our opportunity. Lead the way, Proxy. This portal should take us to the tower. We have reached the lower level of the tower. There should be more portals to take us higher, Proxy. Let the threads of fate restore your strength.
Dare enter the Tower of Meln, Magister of the Telvanni? Turn back or be destroyed!
A spirit. Ignore it and keep going, Proxy.
You aid that thief and liar, Shalreni Barrow! Provoke me at your own risk, intruder! As if murdering me wasn't insult enough. Now she sent you to steal my book. Prepare to face the fury of Meln the Mouthless, Magister of the Telvanni. Or we could have a nice chat and discuss this like civilized people.
A reasonable request. Speak to the spirit, Proxy.
If there's one thing I learned in death, it's how foolish the living can be. Why does a Telvanni do anything? Oh, just all the contingencies I had in place. The tormenting eye. Two things protect my book.
The thread becomes clear. Hermaeus Mora sent us to recover the Black Book.
The Black Book is mine. And with this soul gem, I also have this miserable spirit. Meln comes with me.
And I thought this day couldn't get any worse.
I knew it. The threads of fate here are tied to three things. Black books are relics of Apocrypha. That is a secret the one who knows has not yet shared with me. We must free Meln the Mouthless from Master Shalreni's grasp. A letter, and the murdered Magister. I know what we must do, Proxy. Meln the Mouthless let down his guard. To recover Meln and his Black Book, you must find Master Shalreni. No,
You said you had
here our
stuff to
paths
tell me you're
diverge.
looking to stop
Master
today.
Shalreni has trapped Meln's
probably
spirit
like
in a
before.
soul gem.
Bit
You
before.
must retrieve. The Telvanni Assembly of Masters meets there. Well, the Masters leave day-to-day concerns to their mouths. This portal leads outside. You must travel to Old Isra from there.
Grabbing this fish up.
Wait, hold on.
Head to all Isra.
Get in there.
My master wants you to convey this message to Master Shelrene. The Assembly will not tolerate threats or coercion.
These rumors disturb the other masters. Shelrene must moderate her ambition before the Assembly takes action.
I will relay your concerns to Master Shelrene. Forget what you heard, stranger. Master Shelrene never comes to Aldisra. Master Shelrene doesn't discuss her work with me. My office is through the north door and the insignia is behind my desk. We tend to the affairs of the Assembly on behalf of the masters we represent.
Yeah!
I'm gonna fast travel.
Right.
Okay, I'm here.
Yeah!
Right? Or is it this way? That door's locked, so I can't go in there anyways.
Oh, to get to the eyeball?
Yeah, that's where the quest is.
Yeah!
You're going.
Here.
remember what it. That's soon enough. Alright, Ellen, go beat up the 4 beating hearts. Are you still missing one?
No.
We need the right hidden within the tormenting eye, or else all is for naught.
Gold note on the desk over here. Oh.
Tell the princes, I'll uphold my end of the bargain. I expect them to uphold theirs.
Over here! Quickly, before Shelreni comes back! I see you were able to follow the clues I left in my tower. My spirit is bound to the soul gem. Shelreni took the Black Book with her. She doesn't need it at all. gem in your possession, I can come and go as I please. Now use that portal and let's go. Yes, this will do nicely. Let's discuss our arrangement, my chariot of flesh and bone. Being dead and incorporeal isn't how I plan to spend eternity. So, end of the world stuff. Now, mind you keep my gem on you at all times. I can't tossed in your pack. I expect you to find a nice silk pouch for my gem at the first opportunity. Now, let's be honest.
We discovered much there, and gained a valuable ally. Even though Master Shelreni took possession of the Black Book, Fate's threads still lead to 2 other locations. Choose another portal, Proxy.
You wanna go now?
I guess we can go to that southern one first.
Oh, Valus?
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna fast travel.
Mortal, why do you bear the mark of the
Oh,
great eye?
actually, there's portals.
It's Scrut! Did you use the portal while also fast traveling at the same time? What just happened to you?
No, I did the portal.
You're here, but you're not here.
I'm here.
You ended up at the wish. It says you're at the wish shrine. The portal
Yeah,
put me
that's
out
weird.
at the objective.
Oh.
Did the portal put you? You were just here next to me.
At the way shrine.
Mortals. You scurry around, obsessed with your petty affairs, and then you die. Not much to tell. I just arrived myself. Something here undermines a fate recorded by Hermaeus Mora. I'd prefer to sit back and wait for entropy to claim us all. But I suppose we must do something.
Strut is my
Let's survey
favorite.
the town.
Alright, Scrut. Scrut is my favorite.
Is there like a portal here I'm supposed to be using?
No.
There's not.
You just talk to Scrut. And tell us to come over here.
Oh, let me switch the rest.
No more dreams. No more nightmares. No, stay back.
Mortal, let me aid you.
I have to. Are you? It started when a stranger came to town. You know her? Everyone in the village was given a job in the mine. And the dream, they were building an arch in the mine. I don't know.
Nightmares. Sounds like Prince Vermina, all right. We should investigate this Green Glass Inn.
Doing with the crystal.
Just seeing what it does. Not really impressed.
Where did you find them?
It was a memento we got.
Here, mortal. Let Apocrypha smite your foe. Master Shalreni. Are you familiar with this mortal?
Ah! I should have guessed Shalreni Barrow was involved in whatever happened here.
The Dreamcarvers plan to strike at Apocrypha? Oh, that must be the disturbance in fate that brought me here. I assumed this would turn out to be some pointless mortal delusion. Clearly, the cult used the mind to construct a portal to Apocrypha for the express purposes of invading my master's realm. Black books open doors to Apocrypha. So why do they need a gate? Doors in Apocrypha lead to secrets and knowledge. Most of the time, the research I undertake is wasted.
I don't see the express mark.
Go into the
There it
glass
is.
mine.
Yeah.
Mortal, let me aid you.
Being a thieving thief.
I didn't see it. This barrel, this part.
No arch gateway here. I suppose we'll need to go deeper inside. Hey, mortal, let Apocrypha smite your foe. An arched gateway. It's inactive, but I can detect the lingering energy of Apocrypha in the air. It must have closed recently. Look around, mortal. We need more information before I attempt to activate this gateway. Contradictions cling to those tools like void tapes adhere to a Watcher's tentacles. Leave them for now. We need to deal with the gateway. This is bad. But at least we have the invocation needed to activate the gateway.
An obscure
I suppose we have no choice. We need to activate the gateway and follow Hermaeus Mora's enemies to Apocrypha. Did I use the wrong words, mortal? Apocrypha can be overwhelming for mortals. Ready yourself, mortal. Now, what was that invocation? By seventh Umbra and the dismal name, I bid thee open Cephaliarch's fane. Behold, Apocrypha. Don't look up, mortal. I understand your kind find our sky disturbing. Let me see. Head south. They went that way.
Will never pay off the debt now.
I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. All of Alessians, mortal. The contradiction they were compelled to create hangs heavy in the air. The trail continues west. Trail leads directly to the Tranquil Catalog. Oh no. Pick up the pace, mortal.
Hold, intruder. I failed to stop your allies, but I won't allow... Pardon my impertinence. Invaders forced their way into the Tranquil Catalog. I am a humble cipher, a mortal scribe in service to the Great Eye. They scattered once they broke into the catalog.
Use that really quick.
Okay.
But two-headed...
The Pool of Inquiry? I know the way, mortal. Only Hermaeus Mora's most trusted followers and scribes are allowed access to the Tranquil Catalog. It's an index of sorts. If they escape before we catch up to them, then we do what they did. Light Crown serves Periite, but orders the Hidden Kindred to work with Vermina? Strange allies indeed. invaders shattered the portal's seal. We need to follow them to the... These portals lead to the shrines where we can find more of the sacred tears.
Shrines and tears? Bah! Even the tolerable Daedra rely too much on ceremony and arcane rules of conduct.
Did you go back to the portal?
Yeah.
Be careful. Dream carvers and hidden pyramids lurk around every corner.
Notebook on the ground on the right.
Never did like spider data. Cruel and deceitful creatures. I'm not surprised to find them among the dream carvers.
Hands. I'm not jealous at all. Now take the tears and place them in the pool. See how the pool reveals our goal? Tranquil Archives. Enter the pool and it will take us there.
Just sink into the ground. I want that as a door too in the house.
The Tranquil Archives. One of the main repositories for Hermaeus Mora's glyphics. We need to find the invaders.
Like that. house or something like that, you know?
Now I know where to find
Oh, when they had one of the popular ones up, it was like
your predilection.
hella expensive amount of crowns.
Oh, really?
Like, and
Is
I
it
looked,
large?
yeah, I looked into purchasing it. I would have to spend like $70+ to buy enough crowns. And I'm just like, there's no way. I'm not. No, thank you. There's no reason for an in-game house to cost more or about the same as a video game expansion. I think that's just ridiculous.
For people who I think this is like a fair game for everything in there, I see that as a good idea.
Snap from fake tentacles and free.
Perhaps this will be it. Let us see how you handle a nightmare.
For you. It would be easier for both of us if you could just... Orvisard has already accessed the knowledge preserved in this glyphic. We should find out what it contains. Poems emerge from the glyphic. Read them, mortal. Primordial. Orvisard, these tomes were reluctant to dispense their information. Glyphics endure for eternity. One concerned the Pact Primordial. No. But we have to assume Torvasard learned the location before the text faded away. The Pact refers to ancient laws that bind the Daedric Prince. The invaders found a way to enter Apocrypha undetected. One moment and I'll conjure up a portal.
Bye, Scrod. Or, I don't know, maybe Scrod.
It appears we're in no immediate danger. We could have never faced such a convoluted contradiction of fate before. You want to help me? What a strange mortal you are. Farewell. Wait. My master, Hermaeus Mora, wants to speak with you, mortal. He will use me as his vessel.
Know that the Prince of Secrets addresses you, chosen of fate. I can observe through my watchling's eye, but you and Scrooge were not fooled. For that, I give you a gift.
Thank you for the gift, my buddy Hermamora.
I came as soon as I heard Proxy. I knew what Hermaeus Mora predicted.
Did you already watch
I never
the
truly
cutscene
imagined invaders in
Laramel the
Apocrypha.
Wise Red?
One more thread
Wait,
of
what?
fate to
Yeah,
investigate, Proxy.
Oh yeah, no,
Take
come
this
back.
portal and see where it leads.
Laramel the
After talking
Wise?
to Scrod,
You know
Miss
this
Mora
mortal too?
gives you a
Then
gift, and then Laramel
understand
the
that
Wise
agents
popped
of
up to give you a portal.
Virmina invaded my
For the
master's
city.
realm.
No,
yeah, they're not here.
one of Hermaeus Mora's
Ah,
examiners
okay.
of contradictions. Reality is in
Um,
jeopardy, Watchling.
You can probably
We
fast
can
travel.
use every ally we can get.
No.
How can we honor our ancestors if the necropolis is closed?
The abbot ordered the closure for your own good, citizen. Curate Gadain, make sure no one enters.
Prelate? Oh, of course. No one enters the necropolis.
The necropolis is closed? Who ever heard of such a thing?
Something about this doesn't feel right. Sorry, friend, but the necropolis is closed today. When Prelate Forum and his aides arrived, Prelate Forum arrived from the temple, and suddenly my fellow monks fell ill. Fate must have led you here, friend.
There, that should do. If I could get some customers.
And we're heading down.
Where's that layabout Brandis? Absent again. Not now, stranger. Plague. Look, illness is a part of life. Sorry, I can't let you wander around unattended on a ship under... No, I wouldn't want that.
What's going on with the storm wing? Nobody wants to go near that ship.
Good question. I hear it's full of skeevers that arrived at the prelate from the temple.
Interesting. No one's gone near it since the...
Woo, level up. I remember those days.
Is that a key? While locked doors don't bother me, you're still pretty solid. I suggest you grab it.
Only 2 things on this floor? That's what it was?
I guess so.
What's going on with the storm wing? Nobody wants to go near that ship.
Good question. I hear it's full of skeevers that arrived at the prelate.
Interesting. No one's gone near it since the temple priests disembarked. Not even a rat.
You're back. If I have to turn away one more family, an imposter, all sorts of relics and heirlooms are stored in the catacombs with the I don't. Wait! The entrance to the underways is on the west side of the necropolis. I'll meet you in the underways.
Adam, I think you went the wrong way.
No, the doors over here.
On the west. You're on the east.
The marker says this door here.
Really?
That's what a marker is, yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Did yours say over there?
Yeah, mine says on the west. It doesn't have a marker over here.
Yeah, I go either way.
I mean, if you found another door, all for checking it out.
Yeah.
Looks like both doors get here? That's... I mean, I guess it's not.
Over here, friend. A rarely used trapdoor. You go first. No one around, just as I hoped. The chapel is through the doorway and up the stairs.
A back door? A young keeper's gateway to all kinds of mischief. There may be more to this curate than I thought.
The door to the chapel is at the end of the hall. Can you pick it? If not, Curate Zancon leaves his key on a shelf to the northwest.
Did that work for you too?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it just says search.
Those sensors, whatever they're emitting, reeks. Destroy the sensors.
No,
they're sickening
I
these
know
keepers.
nothing of Prior Durdrin's tomb. You leave me be.
They ask so many questions. Please, help the
Dane, Abbot Ilvel is in danger. Prelate Farum put one of those foul censers in his chamber.
About a fulcrum, please.
That's all of them. Let's go check on Abbot Ilvel. Blightcrown is with the abbot? His chambers are to the north when we're done here. The abbot! Destroy that foul censer, friend.
No, brother, stop. Fulcrum Obscura.
How insidious. Blightcrown made the Keepers of the Dead sick so he could question them in their fevered state. Hermaeus Mora endangers Nirn. Take the key from the desk and head to the The door to the catacombs is through the chapel and to the north. Prior Durdrin's tomb is deep inside.
somewhere.
Keep looking. Light Crown's mine behind the relic.
Look down. Look at the
Have to turn into a super secret.
Wait. Someone approaches Tovasard. Quick, take the relic.
The relic broke. Still, this portion contains the power we need. I leave our guests to you, Lightcrown.
The time to hide is over. Behold Blightcrown, most favored priest of Perryites. I leave you with a blessing from the Prince of Pestilence.
When I saw Torvasard at Tel Barrow, he and Shelreni talked about a rite. What are they up to?
You're back. Look, Abbot Ilvel is awake and feeling much better.
Is this the one, Gadain? Young Gadain told me of your mission for the Prince of Fate. A strain... Interesting. Oh, hold on to it, of course. Just this. I am in no condition to help you recover the relic. None of the Keepers are. Well, none except Gadain. I will send our young curate with you. Gadain, go with this adventurer. Retrieve the stolen piece of Fulcrum Obscura. You need to see more of the world anyway.
Go? But... I never traveled far from Necrom. The Necrom bindery? I thought that place was abandoned.
Don't rush off. Laramil should be showing up to open it.
Yeah.
Your work here is done, Proxy. Still, we... That dark elf also bears the mark of fate. I shall speak with you momentarily, Curate. We have examined the threads of fate and learned much. Return to the Necrom bindery and we shall determine our next steps.
Talk? To me?
Oh, I think she's upstairs on the hill.
Gidane of Necrom. You tend the archive of corpses.
Never heard it called that before. But yes. Yes, I do. Would you like a tour of the catacombs?
Perhaps later. Hermaeus Mora's proxy returns.
Ah, of course. I'm sure the two of you have much to discuss.
3 labors were set before you, proxy, just as Gidane told me then. Black books serve as doorways into Apocrypha, able to invade Apocrypha unnoticed, and break into the realm's master index. Ah, I believe I see. Ah, yes, Torvasad. Well done, proxy. Now, I have been conversing with Curate Gidane. I admit the particulars of the plan currently elude. We go to Apocrypha. The portal in the room downstairs connects to the endless library of Apocrypha. Where better to hide Oblivion portals than inside a ruined bookshop? This is just one of many studies I utilize across Tamriel. Curate Gidane, are you certain you wish to accompany us?
Absolutely. The relic is my responsibility. Let me just grab a few essentials. I'll be right back.
Fate provides the aid we need, Proxy. We will meet you at Cypher's Midden.
I don't have the way shrine. Do you have the way shrine that's in the center of town? I think you do because you probably had to go there to recruit your current companion.
Center of town.
At Cypher Midden. That's where the current quest objective is.
How do I say it? Yep. Okay, come here.
Apocrypha. The Oblivion realm of Hermaeus Mora. In life, I came here often.
Over here, Proxy. I trust your trip through the Endless Library was not too unsettling. The ciphers of the Eye offer hospitality and refuge to mortals who arrive in Apocrypha, whether purposefully or by accident. The contents of these stacks change from moment to moment, such as the nature of this realm's theft. All research requires parameters. Scour the stacks, Proxy. What a curious query. You and Gidane recovered a portion of the relic. Apocrypha contains all secrets and knowledge. That is what we must determine.
Over here. See if that straw Liramil gave you actually works. This stack might contain something important. What a mess. Have they no respect for the written word? It's burning up. It's almost as though someone is eliminating these books the moment you find them. At least you recovered something.
Another disturbance in the currents of fate, and what do I find? The Great Eye's mortal surrogate. Once again, the water of fate ripples with unnatural disturbance. As I explained on the mortal plane, I am tasked with aligning wrinkles in the annals of fate. Interesting. It would be good to know more about what the agents of Vermina and Periite seek in my... I was afraid of that. It means you have been given an impossible task. Of course not. Why would you? Obviously. Everything of Apocrypha is of Hermaeus Mora. For me to complete my task, you must succeed in yours.
Midden Stacks have been reluctant to yield the answers I had hoped for.
Apocrypha itself works against you. But the Great Eye's surrogate had some success.
Indeed. Is it true? So you experienced something similar? This implies the relic was specifically created to reveal hidden secrets. Only one of Hermaeus Mora's most secure repositories of secret knowledge. You and Gadain must use the part of the relic you possess to do the same as the enemy. Applying the dust to the 3 cairns I marked, a charm that will provide Gadain with some measure of safety. Research is often a series of trials and errors. Gadain, take this charm. It shall mark you as my guest in Apocrypha, and keep you safe.
That's most thoughtful, Laramel. Thank you.
The infinite panopticon is kept hidden for a good reason, Laramel.
Which is why we must locate it and protect it from the enemy.
This is the sort of quandary that makes my tentacles twitch.
Do you think Laramil has read all these books? I suppose I just need to hold the relic out like so. It almost feels alive in my hand. It worked! Look how it glows!
Very smart. Yeah. Liramil's tapping into the realm's currents of fate to find the Panopticon.
Laramil's amazing. Who else could help us find the panel? Look, another can. Give me a moment to focus the Fulcrum Obscura.
I know how dangerous this sort of ritual can be. Laramil's brave, I'll give her that.
You want to grab the sky shard?
I'll grab it in this with the area.
Okay. You doing that third one completed it for me. Just to go back to
Fate
in the
arrived.
center of town.
We have fallen.
Oh, did me getting hit stop you from fast forwarding?
Yeah.
It's too funny.
Alright, come on.
The cans have been activated, Laramil.
Well done. Now, to complete the ritual. I feel the ebb and flow of Apocrypha. Some guide me. Others try to.
Laramil, do be careful.
I told you. Apocrypha doesn't give up its secrets without a price.
Got it! Curate Gidane's concern is appreciated but unwarranted. The ritual directed me to the desolate northwest reaches of the Chroma Incognito. Let me mark the location on your map. Go to the northwest region of the Chroma Incognito. Only what I read. Do not fear. Screwed. Please make sure Curate Gidane returns safely to Necrom. His work here is done.
But we still haven't recovered the other half of the Fulcrum Obscura.
Listen to Laramil, mortal. Your mind would melt the moment you stepped into the infinite panopticon.
But... Oh, very well. I'll return to Necrom and see if I can...
have a closer one? Mine is like the top right corner. Or top left.
They all seem kind of far. The one side do have.
Okay.
This thing on top. Very top. Very south.
By all the tomes of Apocrypha, we found the entrance to the infinite panopticon. The ritual worked, Proxy. I know not which of our enemies have entered the panopticon. Legends say the panopticon is an endless labyrinth of... Prepare yourself, Proxy. We know they seek details concerning a lost dream.
My ghost sight, it probably wouldn't have survived that. Right. This malignancy allows the corrupted guardians to phase between layers of reality. When we get close, use my ghost sight to find the source.
What did you do, Proxy? The corruption has lessened, but it persists.
Says one should be like right here.
Might be a buggy.
more centers to destroy. Use my ghost sight.
Whatever you did, it worked. Whatever you just did, I sense the corruption fading away. Let us... I believe so. The power of the ritual we use to locate the Panopticon lingers. I shall concentrate the residual power of my...
I want to see what the next one is.
Oh, there's not another one. Did you talk to her?
Yeah.
Quest should update to locate the Fulcrum Obscura.
Mm-hmm.
It's leading us down here. Like a little green ball popped up in the path that you're running.
Okay.
Is the waypoint on the door?
Yeah, it's in here now.
Okay.
Hermaeus Mora has set a guardian
Distract the
gaze
guardian
to
gaze.
protect the way ahead. We must divert its attention to cross the chamber. The room got the guardian's attention.
The Guardian's vision is similar to my ghost sight. Nothing escapes its notice.
And we're just activate runes that are around the left. Locate the Fulcrum Obscura.
Through the portal to the north.
All four are lit up. There we go.
See how the fulcrum vibrates? What we seek is here.
Another eye. It looks like all the others to me.
Have faith, diseased one. This eye contains the memory of the dream we seek.
Then let's get this over with. I can't hide us between the layers of reality much longer.
Ah, fate's mortals. I have no wish to harm you. Turn back and let us finish what we started.
They dare enter one of Hermaeus Mora's forbidden memories. We must follow them. Let me open a portal. There.
Proceed carefully. Between the energy here and Blightcrown's manipulation of reality, Liramil's portal could behave erratically. I knew it! But not what Liramil intended, and now she's missing. Spellcasting should be left to professionals. The Eye of Mora, Liramil's portal, deposited us on the ceiling.
Which one do you want to try, left or right?
Whatever one.
Another portal? I knew it! Blightcrown's manipulation of the layers of reality caused Liramil's spell to splinter. Well, step on through, and hope you reach the layer we're looking for. traversing different layers of reality is disconcerting. Quick, enter that portal! This one doesn't get us there, I'm going to start making things explode. Finally! The Eye of Mora on the walkway above us. Transparent as I am. And look, there's Torvasart.
We're in a memory of Hermaeus Mora, mortal. Here, no harm may befall us. I suggest we use this opportunity to confer. When dealing with matters of fate, meetings such as this are inevitable. Heed my words, mortal.
If I learned anything as a Telvanni Magister, it's this. When a Dremora tells you to go right, you go left. Let's see what this memory contains. Dream Carvers. Prince Nermina's pet Dremora clan.
Says go backwards.
For them now. You just killed his enemy. I think you just continue. I think it's being weird.
I won't let you do this, Fate Forger!
It is already done. You will forget this ever happened. Everyone will. It is the only way to preserve reality.
Damn you, Mora! Damn! No!
A spell to make all of reality forget. I can barely imagine. Come on. We need to find Torvasart.
Dreams and nightmares.
dares enter this forbidden memory? No! What have you done? Flee while you can, transgressor. Your reckless actions threaten all of reality. This memory is changed. Chosen, speak with me. I erased all evidence of this moment, and of the events that led to the loathsome action I was forced to perform. Torvasad spoke true. Forbidden knowledge and secrets are my prime concern. Much of what I hoard serves to protect all the realms of existence. Torvasad found a way to slip past the eyes that see all, and entered a memory he should have had no ability to access. The threads fray, but have not yet snapped. Torvasad and my enemies recall a fraction of the memory, but the most devastating secret remains locked away.
There you are. I was afraid you might have been lost in the void after my... When the opportunity to enter a place of forbidden knowledge was snatched from me, the frustration was nearly overwhelming. The event that began this cavalcade of fate. Of course, such drastic measures must have been taken for good reason. With that level of power, Torvasad is clearly more than your average Dremora. Much more. Then only some of the lost memory has been restored. The most dangerous portion of the secret must still be hidden. I would have it no other way, Proxy. What you described. How could Torvasad change a memory of Hermaeus Mora? Torvasad has allies as well. Master Shelreni, Vermina, and Periite. Yes, most puzzling. Remember, as long as Shelreni possesses the Black Book, she can complete her rite. Torvasad and Blightcrown could be anywhere. But Master Shelreni has roots in the Telvanni Peninsula. This portal will return you to Necrom.
Master Shelreni murdered me to avoid the scrutiny of the Assembly of Masters. What else might she do to further her ambitions?
I think I need to take Astral.
Mortal returns. I thought I recognized that wrinkle in the fabric of fate.
Okay, I'm gonna pause here for a minute.
I hoped Laramil would be with you.
I'm gonna step away too.
We have news. Scroot and I uncovered the most interesting news. It's complicated. Don't you see? At Tel Hulan, the Tower Hall in Old Isra. As a curate, I think I can get us into the Conclave by...
Curate or not, he'll never get into the Conclave bearing the mark of a Daedric prince. Not without my help. Underestimate Shelreni at your own peril. Of course! Wasn't I the greatest magister of my time? Return to Telrendis.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Wait.
You can
hold on.
fast travel to
Head
me if
to
you
Old
go to
Isra.
Telrendis.
I should have made a map. Now, where did I bury those components? This could prove more difficult than I expected. Curses and corporeal existence? Of course not. Use my ghost sight. I placed sigils at the spots. Be able to see my sigils through my ghost sight. Look around. This must be the place. Take a look. Has it really been so long? Those components look terrible. But they'll have to do. This looks familiar. There, see my sigil? I always liked this layer of reality. Dig here.
Oh. Whoops. So this is the roaming boss. This is what you get instead of the dog. Oh my god, you're dead.
No.
Yeah.
Try that again.
You sure? Okay, hold on. Let me see if there's any skills I can put on to give me more. Or it could aggro to me. I would. My lack of Denussy. God damn it, boy. It sounds like you want to join me. Somebody's jealous. Burning embers.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Alright, did you want to try again, or did you want to move on?
We're gonna move on.
Okay.
I remember this old workbench. We can prepare the Cloak of Omission. Good work. Now place the shawl. Place the components. Almost done. Now sprinkle the tincture. Excellent. Now take the Cloak of Omission. Go ahead and try it on. The cloak will mask your presence and hide your connection to the Prince of... You look amazing. Barely a hint of a Daedric connection. I should explain the particulars, though. Not a bad bit of work, did I? Now that you mention it, yes. Just say the following to the sentry at the door. What could Shelreni be thinking? Because you're not a Telvanni. And tell them what? Do you honestly think my people need a legitimate reason? Tel Hulen, the Tower of Halls, home to the Assembly of Masters. Remember to invoke the statute when you demand entry.
Know
And
that.
put on a cloak.
As Master Shalreni's mouth, you are prohibited from entering the conclave.
But I must warn the masters.
Don't worry. Your treacherous master will be dealt with soon enough.
You probably shouldn't. Master Shalreni made the deal with not one, but two Daedric. I'm not sure.
The Master's conclave is in session. Necrom, Let me see.
There's Curate Gadain.
Really, I must...
I insist, Curate. You do realize I wield considerable influence as Master Norvora's mouth.
Of course, but...
I could do much for you and the Keepers. Now tell me, what do you think
Master
of my
Morena seemed
book?
exhausted.
That's Master Norvora's mouth.
She will.
We need to extract Gadain this
Stay in
instant.
bed, but she insisted we attend the conclave. They call them
The Curate and I are busy, outsider. How strange. As no one but Masters are allowed inside. How rude.
Thought of others gathering without them more.
Thank you, my friend.
Too bad we're not allowed inside.
Follow me. I know a place where we can talk
punishment they
privately.
devised for Master Shalreni.
We can speak freely here. You arrived not a moment too soon, my friend. And now we come to the problem. Sadly, disabling a ward placed by a Magister is beyond my capabilities.
A Magister? To counter Magister magic, eh? Good idea. Let's go disable. A ward needs anchors. Use my ghost medium. One on either side of a door. I'll lend you my power to disable them. Magister Guthrin is good, but I'm better. Let's enter the assembly hall.
This is a closed session. What is the meaning of this intrusion?
Now, Guthrin, surely such restrictions don't apply to a Magister and his proxy.
Meln the Mouthless, a spirit. No matter. I will not tolerate your antics.
Nothing in our statutes precludes a dead Magister from participating in a conclave. Now, hear what my proxy has to say.
Very well. Step forward. You stand on shaky ground, and Magister Meln thought us so ineffective that he had to swoop in and save the day? So I heard. Is that why you're here? Enough of this nonsense.
Over here.
I don't understand this necessity for debate. Meln may have confused Magister Guthrin, but there's no provision for a dead Telvanni participating in a conclave. Is that a threat?
I forgot how boring my so-called peers can be. Your master has delayed these proceedings long enough. Murder, you say?
There's a meeting room just to the right. This must be where they're holding her.
Shalreni's gone, but What's that tipped over bottle over there? That's pure essence of dream. Let me cast a spell to see what happened here.
What was that? Just a little gift from the Prince of Dreams. Soon, you will do exactly as I say.
You won't get away with this.
I already have. And with your help, I'll get away with so much more. Now let's go attend the conclave. My ascension requires participants, willing or otherwise.
We must get to the conclave. It's held in the Master's private hall to the north.
Something's going on to the north. I think the conclave is starting.
So many doors.
Yeah, don't you know high society people love their doors? All their little
Good to
useless rooms.
Good to know.
Hide all their dirty secrets.
Master Shelreni, you stand accused of conspiring against your fellow Telvanni.
Ah, yes. Story
Murdering
from
Meln the
over
Mouthless,
offense. My
and
favorite.
consorting with Daedric princes. How do you plead?
A Telvanni doesn't plead. But I will kill you all before I take my sacrifice and depart.
Help me, Magister.
Shelreni, cease your actions this instant.
Use my ghost sight to disable the wards and get down there.
I need to find a torch.
But under tools?
Allies.
Allies.
Yes?
Alright, I'm good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You again? If these fools can't stop me, what hope do you have?
Come on, get up! I'm not ready to die a second time.
I was knocked to the floor there.
You're finally awake. Thank the ancestors. I thought Shelreni killed you.
We should talk, Mouth of Meln. The Mouth of the Mouthless. Yes, quite a display. Shelreni may be a
thank you for the
powerful
code.
master, but I am a magister of the Telvanni Council. Really now. Master
I
Morena
haven't really
revealed
been
her
down with these
inadequacies
anymore.
when she allowed herself to be captured. The other
When
masters
did we
survived.
get Pokemon?
In both
what was it,
cases,
Champion?
House
Or
Telvanni
whatever it was called.
The
In
mobile
all
game?
honesty, no.
I don't think we have
In
a
case you
release
haven't
date yet.
noticed,
I think
we
it's
of House
tentatively
Telvanni
is
are a
later
superior
this
lot.
year.
Sentiment and mercy.
Or not even. I don't remember. I'm looking forward to not necessarily the release date, but knowing more how how it'll function with Pokemon.
Yeah.
But it's possible that that won't be available at launch, which is fine. But that's the information I'm more interested in.
This ancient ruin. Those markings. This place is dedicated to Vermina. This chamber appears Laramil's ambulance.
Are you busy tomorrow sometime? Or it's just the pet you use?
More we get done this weekend, the best.
Oh, what's next?
Anything relevant in those
Father's
papers?
Day.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
Then the week after that.
Was there anything in those papers about Master
Yeah.
Shelreni or where we might find her? She writes about how Torvasad came to her, so they sent the malachite mined from the Alavelis quarry here. This must be where that original memory took place.
Oh, you just now realized this is where that original memory took place? I knew the second we got it. But granted, you didn't see it. I didn't know why we didn't just tell you. It was like, hey, this is that place we were in.
Master Moreno, we need to free her.
Not only do we let the bad guys just lolly about and we could kill them, we also don't tell people things.
Yeah.
Ingenious, Torvasad. Using the restored memory to open a path.
Maybe everything is just partially our fault, so we can be the hero.
For Shelreni to finish the rite
You
and
know, right?
perform
That
the
could be
sacrifice.
fun.
Will not
Shelreni's use an aspect of Vermina. That's not good.
Away, agents of fate! This vessel will help me restore what was taken from us all! No! No, my disciple. Complete the
go
sacrifice
sight,
while
please.
they inhabit the vessel.
Step in to use my ghost sight to strike the truth.
Yeah, we did it.
Now, friend, free Moreno
Boy.
from the binder.
Cancer give me more XP.
Ultra's magic is unstable. Save yourselves. No! Not when we're so close.
I'm gonna
Close my black book and take it. That should end the rite.
I want this book. It's my book. It's my book now. I'm gonna return it to the Hermamora's library.
Taking the Black Book won't stop us, and one of you will serve just as well as a sacrifice.
No need to involve
Or we
outsiders,
could just
Shelreni.
sacrifice you. Oh shit, that's what
Prince
they did.
Vermina
Whoops.
accepts your sacrifice.
I
and
was
deems
kidding.
you a worthy vassal.
I regret the bloodshed, but soon Moore's injustice will be undone.
With this vessel, I can enter Apocrypha and strike at Mora's heart. With me, my faithful!
We have to warn Apocrypha. Let's return to the Necrom bindery and find Laramil.
You wanna open a
Hold still,
portal?
and I'll
so we
open
can
a
do that
portal
quickly,
back
or
to
are you
Necrom.
gonna- Thank you.
We making more progress on Pokemons.
Kinda. I'm a little under leveled in Soul Silver, so I've been leveling that up.
Gotcha.
But I have fly now, so like that leaves
Neither Scroot nor
Steel
I can feel
Gym,
Hermaeus
Ice
Mora's
Gym,
presence.
Team
We
Rocket,
both
the
find
Rampaging Gyarados.
Unsettling. Good, you
I'm
are
kind of
here.
almost at the end of
Both Scroot and I
story.
felt a sudden disturbance in the tides of
Cool.
fate. Another significant event in the annals of fate, and I missed it. So that was Shelreni's plan. And Blightcrown decided to complete the rite anyway by sacrificing Shelrenny instead.
Black and white.
Ruthless,
Or
but in
just
keeping
black.
with a follower of Peryite.
Black 2 or black
And you
1?
say this allowed Vermina to possess
the first one and
Shelrenny's
then the second one.
corpse? They cannot. Not usually. Hence all the trouble that Torvasad and his allies went through to reach this point. Both Scroot and I felt the tides of
And
fate
then I don't know
churn
after that because I still haven't decided if I'm going to
Worse,
replay.
neither of us has
X
been
and
able to
Y,
commune
or-
with
and I
Hermaeus
don't-
Mora
I'm
since the
not
Black
gonna
Book's
reset
rite was
Omega Ruby.
completed at Vermina's shrine, giving Vermina access to Apocrypha and a host to work through. Blightcrown and Torvasad have ways to avoid detection. Fortunately, we have two
I haven't
conduits
decided
to
if I'm
spirits
going to
not yet
replay
bound
X
for
and Y,
Aetherius at our disposal.
or
Magister
Or
Meln and
Ish.
Kirit G'day.
Yeah.
Aetherius is the immortal plane. What Hermaeus Mora
Well,
foresaw
here's
was
hoping
always about
someday
an assault on
all of
Apocrypha.
that's on.
You know
Switch
how you
to.
can feel the
Switch
warmth
to,
and know the sun is
and then
above
you
you,
can do it all
even if you
over
never
again.
look up. That
Yes
is
and
what
no,
Scroot,
because if you can't
perhaps.
trade between the games,
We
then
know
it's only play the
Blightcrown
game,
used a
send it to
corrupting
home. Play the
combination
next
of
game, send it to
pestilence
home.
and dream. What
It'll,
Hermaeus Mora foresaw.
I feel like it
Laramil's
lost
idea
out
is a
on
good one. Master Shelrenny
a
has
portion
the answer
of
we
the.
seek.
It's a small
I
portion,
know
but
how to
we've
reach
lost
her.
out on the experience that really connected the games to the next game.
Yeah, you gotta be able to trade and stuff and whatnot.
Yeah, because like if trading isn't involved, you can't ever finish any of the games fully anyway. So like, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. But we don't work for game for Nintendo because you know a lot of that stuff
Kinda
is
wish we
easy
did.
money.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you just need to do the app. And what about the service? This should be running forever. The end of time. Easy peasy. It is. Oh, request. Switched.
Where's this one?
That was back here. Talk to Mel in the mouth. Yes.
I gotta go to a tree.
Hold on.
No Telvanni master worth their weight in Quama cattle would relinquish their hold on this plane without a fight. As the curate can tell you, Necrom forbids summoning the dead. Same place you found me.
If I help you, I could jeopardize my standing.
Go to
We would
Telvaro,
not ask
option
this
talk
of you
to
if the
Curate.
situation was not dire.
Of course I'll help, Laramil. Dealing with displaced spirits is very much frowned upon by the king. That's an aspect of our beliefs, but indeed.
Alright, I just fast travel to you.
Yeah.
But I don't. Now that I have my release dates, I've already come to the conclusion that I'll have to play horror games in September, because October will be full of Digimon and Pokemon.
Cool.
Which is, I don't understand. Let's have the release date in the same month, 2 weeks before Pokemon. Was
Yeah, you think that they're major competitors? They wouldn't want to put them so close to each other, but
I guess not.
Yeah.
I don't work for Bandai either. Not my circus performers.
Where's the keeper? He should have been here by now.
But to be fair, Bandai has like games releasing every month. It's
over there.
It's a
Let's
little
swap it with
absurd.
one of the other ones that's not so simple. The Pokemon.
There.
You would
Easy
think.
enough for a magister to remove a master's ward.
And then I don't
Let's
know.
go inside.
I'll riot if Bandai gets upset if Digimon doesn't sell as expected. And you're just like, well, I don't know, guys. Maybe this is your fault. Why'd you choose
Shelrenny's private
a date so
study.
close to a competitor?
Her presence
Sit here and get mad
strong
that it didn't
here.
do well? Like, no, this is your fault.
My ghost sight allows you to see it.
But it's
Move
being promoted
closer,
fairly well.
and I'll try to
so
get it to
I
manifest
think
fully.
I think it'll. And in the U.S. is getting a collector's edition with some physical goodies that I'm super excited for. And the only way to pre-order it is through the Bandai website, which is fine. But it also means I won't get to play
Rage and
Digimon at
Let me
launch
try to
because I'll
calm
have
her.
to wait for it to arrive.
Have you come to gloat? To
But
see how far the mighty
I did the same thing
Shelreni
when
has
the Gundam
fallen?
game came out because it came with like a model Gunpla kit, so and I was really happy with that collection.
I would have led House Telvanni to new heights.
I think it'll be.
Instead, I lost everything. Now, why in the name of my despicable ancestors would I even consider
Going
such a
back
notion?
to town.
You know nothing of the Telvanni outsider. I decrypted Meln's Black Book, perfected Blight Crown's subterfuge concoction, and performed the rite that gave Vermina access to Apocrypha. I see what you did there. It started with Torvasad and his dream of something lost long ago. Silent, you say? I took Blight Crown's mix of disease and dream, and with a few adjustments to the rite, enhanced its ability to hide them 1,000-fold. Oh, fear not.
I can't absolve you of your transgression, Spirit, but I can grant you peace.
Eternal disappointment,
Do I just
more likely.
fast travel to you?
Let's return to
as soon as
Necrom
I can
and tell
travel
Laramil
because
what
of
we learned.
Things attacking me.
You didn't just travel from inside the hut? You left the building and then travel?
Yeah, it's expensive. I just fast traveled. Instant fast traveled over there. Gonna save up those motifs. Or it could put me inside a house by accident. That's not what I came here for.
Fast travel to you too soon? Like, put me at a random way shrine on the island. Oh, I'm about to fast travel to you and you're standing right now. Oh, did you fast travel to me instead of the house?
No, I fast traveled into the house, and so when I exited, it put me back where I was.
Oh, where you previously were.
I'm now in the city, though. No, fast traveled me to a random house in the city, and I'm just accidentally clicked it.
Oh, yeah, it's like right next to the center way shrine.
Yeah.
I own that house. I think that was
Oh,
one
do
of
you?
the free ones that you end up unlocking at some point, and I thought it would be interesting to decorate it, and then I was like, wait, I wanted something in Apocrypha, not Necrom, so this house blows. I changed my mind. So I took all of the decorations out. And,
It's also very small.
yeah, it's like a hotel inn. It's not really a house. But one day I'll have my Cthulhu-esque house thing, maybe. Hey, Dead Echo. I'm doing well. How are you? We're almost done with this Necrom expansion. Yeah, we're 6 out of 9 currently on step
I
7.
am sure Apocrypha is not as
And
bad as
we're
you say.
almost caught up to the new DLC that comes out in 2 weeks.
Scrooge returned from Apocrypha with disheartening news. While the infinite Panopticon. What research I was able to accomplish tells me that Vermina will be a formidable opponent. Shelreni's body is mortal. If we destroy it, I do not believe that even Blightcrown's concoction will hide Vermina from the one who knows. Gadain, this will be dangerous.
Good, I'm glad to hear.
I would feel better if you remained
The
here,
game's going
out
well.
of harm's way.
I'm enjoying the story. The last
I swore to
expansion
retrieve the relic,
was
and I can't stand the
incredibly
thought of you
dry and a
facing
little
this danger
disappointing.
without me.
High Tides was...
Vomitous.
I don't even know how to sum it. It may be their weakest DLCs of all of the ones that they've released. Also, short? We got through... I want to say we got through the entire arc of the story in like 4 hours? And it usually takes us like 6 to 8. But now we're hanging out with my buddy Hermamora, Apocrypha Realm, and I think I traveled home.
There's no closer one.
No, I'm all the way on the south end of the island. You're on the north end of the island. I went through the wrong door. Alright, I'm here.
That wants to know, which was topic to Claire, Obscure. When does Act 3 actually start?
Hold on, let me mute.
As I feared, the entrance to the Infinite Panopticon has moved.
As is its nature. Which means we have failed and reality is doomed.
I refuse this outcome. Fate, bend to my will.
Laramel, be careful.
There is no time. The Panopticon must exist. Here, I command.
Laramel, you did it! The Panopticon is open!
I also have never played the Oblivion remake until recently. I took a look at the Game of the Year edition, and it held up pretty well, except for I had to mod it to get it to work with a controller, because by default it doesn't work with a controller on PC, which is weird. But after like a couple hours, I figured I might as well just play the remake since I have access to it through Game Pass, and it's been a lot of fun.
This is more than just a presence of a rival
trying to not focus on the storyline yet in Oblivion remake. Just because if I knock out the story, I probably won't come back to do any of the side stuff. My my backlog of games is still insane.
We're going down, right?
I believe so. I don't actually remember the step, but yeah, we can just drop to our deaths. I have no healing abilities. This is kind of rough. Here I go. Nope, that one killed me. No, I'll just go back. My backlogs are crazy. Yeah, I don't have a public list because I feel like people will constantly shame me, but my backlog list is like in the 20s to 30s of games that I own and need to finish.
Need to keep moving on that stuff.
I'm working on it. And then I just picked up a new game, Dune Awakening, which is a lot of fun, and I've already put like 20 hours into it, so like my backlog just keeps getting long. It's like 160? No! There are so many games and they're all so fun, but it's so... a good amount of them take so long to go through. One day. One day we'll be caught up. Or at least it'll be down to like the 10s and 5s, right? Right? Not gonna happen. Adam, get out. Keep running into my fire where you take a bunch of AoE damage. Good job, guys. Oh boy, steel helmet and magic. I expected to be getting more armor drops from completing the quests. I'd like to let you know that every quest we've completed, it's just given me a skill point. It's like if you've already done the story before, it doesn't give you any armor. It's really confusing.
This place feels ancient. Like no one's been here in
Where's my armor?
eternity.
I think it's a circle.
I see the Eye of Mora above us. That's where we
And
need
I'm
to go.
old and retired. I'll just play through them all. That works too, yeah. The list will also probably be much longer then because being old and retired is such a long time from now.
We need to reach Vermina and destroy Shelreni's body.
The other one is on SpongeBob downstairs. SpongeBob. I think I've only ever watched my brother play one SpongeBob game, and when he got to a puzzle, I couldn't solve it, so he kind of just gave up. Sometimes the puzzles in kids' games are a little bit too difficult, or I overcomplicate them. No problem. Have fun with the yummy foods, and I appreciate
Between
you stopping
Vermina's
by.
presence and the
It's very
corruption,
nice.
My fellow patrons will turn violent. Well, more violent.
Thank you for healing me. I thought we were going up. Are we going down?
We're going down so we can go up.
Down so we can go up. That doesn't. Heckin' weird library. Go Sparkemo! Hey, there's. What was it? Make it good before it hits me? Ha ha ha! I'm on the other side. I can't help.
Okay.
I can target it and throw things at it from over there, which is hysterical.
Really?
Yeah. The portal is literally just like a short jump in this direction.
Those cultists are in our way. Light Crown's a threat.
Yeah,
But Vermeer, I have no clue which member. You're right. I don't hear the now, mortal. Step into the Eye of Mora.
I am sad that none of our abilities summon giant tentacles. Only Strut gets the ability to summon one giant.
Let me aid you.
Isn't that amazing?
We're getting attacked before we can go through the portal that it told us to go.
Mortal, we need to talk.
Right, one second.
Light Crown's a threat, but I have no clue. You're right. I don't. Light Crown's. I have no right. I don't.
Yeah, stuck.
Is it not progressing? It gave us the thing to talk to the Scrut.
Light Crown's.
Let me through, Scrut.
I don't.
Alright, well. Logging out. Closing the game. Hopefully it'll reset the instance. We did so well! We made it so far! Before it started to get buggy.
I'm back outside.
Oh no. Vermina. Her presence is destroying the panopticon.
Alright,
Caramel,
let's
look at yourself. You're in no shape to
hope
continue.
it doesn't bug out.
Nonsense.
Since we've refreshed it for a third time.
I think Vermina's presence has
we're
somehow
just jumping.
intensified Blight Crown's corruption.
Oh, I'm hella broken to get to the boss.
This is more than just the presence of a rival Daedric prince. Something else is happening here.
Hole in the debris. They must have gone that way.
Remember, Vermina's not alone. Blight Crown and Torvasad are with her.
This place feels ancient. Like no one's been here in an eternity. I see the Eye of Mora above us. That's where we need to go, mortal.
And Mora suffers. Commissar, take the dream to the Eye of Mora and find your memory. I have a final gift to deliver to the very core of Apocrypha.
Ignore Blight Crown. We need to reach Vermina and destroy Shalreni's body.
Get lost. But not have followed him.
It's this one over here. Yeah, jumped out one more time.
Blight Crown's a threat. I have no clue which memory of You're right. I don't hear the claim. Now, mortal. Step into the Eye of Mora.
Into the Eye of Mora? Yay, this time for real!
What happened to this memory? It looks more like a dream.
Okay. I'm down.
A nightmare.
We'll be in the gates, we'll be splitting them, and then we'll, you know, I'll let everybody down, and we'll blame Eshi every time.
I have wrapped it in a dream of my own creation.
justice, mortal.
Stop moving. Oh, stop moving.
That's coming in.
Listen carefully, mortal. Vermina hasn't been in here very long. We're inside one of the Great Eye's secret memories. Good idea. If you...
Once again,
Break the
Melon
falls
to the
of the
rescue.
zero out of...
When you get close to a flaw, use my ghost sight to spot it.
You see any? I remember this was a pain in the butt. Identify.
I've done the unthinkable. Now, let's make sure it's wrong.
How is part of a true memory? Find me more flaws to break, mortal.
I shall divide the only remaining memory of it. My memory. And hide it in 3 glyphics. The way it began.
The memory of when Hermaeus
Secured
Mora
inside
is
the
the secret
glyphic
the
of
enemy seeks.
hidden paths. The arguments followed.
Oh, fucking.
Locked within the glyphic of lost memories.
Five out of 5?
And with regret, the memory of what I had to do, sealed inside the glyphic of shattered reflections. Who dares invade my private memories?
We got what we came here for, Torvasad. This way!
How dare Vermina enter my realm? Fighter, protect the 3 glyphics. Go and enter the mythos.
This is the mythos. This is the mythos deep beneath the Icor Sea. Another memory or more of the same? Wasn't that amazing?
Book's giving you a hard time,
core of
Adam.
Apocrypha. This is the core of Apocrypha. Remember how Torvasad altered a memory and changed
Yeah,
the
no,
past?
those whirlwind of
The
knowledge.
damage they can cause here is enormous.
I think it's like a double entrance.
This is the core of Apocrypha. I am a vessel
Oh, they
of the Great
completely
Eye.
different.
Call on me.
Adam, the ghost. Use the ghost set. Adam, the ghost. Use the power of the ghost set.
Try my ghost at this position.
What a problem with smudgy fun. Satisfying smack.
We must slip away while we can, Dorisard.
The Dreamweaver flees. But what of the Glyphic Vault? Nina will pay for the damage she has wrought on my realm. Chosen, and hear my words. I shook off the worst effects of Vermina's corrupting presence, but not soon enough. It can examine the glyphic of hidden paths. It will reveal its portion of the secret to you.
Why have you called us all together, Prince of Fate?
We must deal with this problem, Dreamweaver. I have seen what happens if we do nothing. Already the threads of fate unravel. They have no regard for the chaos they can cause.
Ah, that's it. What I needed to spark my memory. I will restore the rest. Lord of Secrets, I will restore it all.
Torvasan, only one of the unseen could evade my sight here. Chosen, we must speak. My power remains diminished. Do not yet. One thread in the tapestry snapped, but just something from very long ago. Do as you have done. Leave this memory, mortal. Take the portal, and return to your allies in Cypher's Midden.
Alright, bye, big buddy. Get some rest.
We need to discuss this, mortal. We need to discuss this, mortal.
I guess we just fast travel.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he said take the portal on. It's just having us run back through the dungeon. Alright, you can fast travel to me.
Yeah.
have recovered, Proxy.
Another note on the
Now
desk.
tell me, what part of the memory has been remembered? But reality has not unraveled. Secret and forbidden knowledge. You did. I am unsure how I feel about... An opportunity, perhaps? What started in the Panopticon has spread beyond into other parts of Apocrypha. We know it is a vile combination of dream and disease, as we have seen. It drives the inhabitants of Apocrypha mad.
I'll go with you. It's not like I have anywhere else to be.
There's actually a bunch of notes on this.
Stuff you didn't pick up during quests and stuff.
It's nice that they collect some of it.
Yeah.
It's a nice one.
Why has the realm turned against us?
The Daedra never bothered us before. The Daedra never...
Has Hermaeus Mora abandoned us?
Poor Hulnan. The Seeker just swooped in, struck him down, flew off. They've never attacked the settlement before.
It rushed to attack and then just froze in place. I think it's sick.
One of Blightcrown's sensors. And not even hidden. Let's return to Leramil's study and tell her what we found.
Friend, the corruption has gotten worse.
Flee, mortal. I don't know. The other mortal?
Your allies suffer needlessly, mortal. Allow me to aid them. Vermina and Periite have gone too far with their corruption. It was an alliance of necessity. I know where to find Blightcrown, so that you can stop him before he does irreparable damage to this realm. Because I also require help. I offer a trade. An end to this assault on Apocrypha for the assistance of Fate's Chosen. I will mark a location on your map. It will take all of us to reach the Mythos. Allow me to ease the suffering of...
Fast travel.
Good.
I need to find someone to look into this. But who?
Have you looked up in the sky? Look at Hermaeus Mora coming through.
True. We can reach the Mythos from here. But
Oh,
first, we must
that.
align the threads of fate. Assist me, Proxy. I can align the threads through your capacity as Fate's Chosen. Touch each thread in turn.
Mortals manipulating the very strands of fate. How unlike Hermaeus Mora, but I assumed my intentions were quite clear. I seek to restore that which was wiped from existence in the ancient past by Hermaeus Mora. Because Daedra do not normally dream. And this one was relentless, Recurring, obviously. But all Vermina was able to do was determine that she and Periite shared the barest recollection of the same memory. I cannot answer those questions.
3 out of 3.
0 out of 3.
Another layer lines. The way is opening.
Nicely done. Now let's return to Lyramel and see if everything aligned correctly.
Almost there. Help me align the portal, Proxy. The way into the mythos is open.
Chosen of fate, speak with me. The corruption wreaks havoc with my realm while Vermina hides from me. I glimpsed Periite's lapdog. Good. Once inside, you will be my Torvisar. Of course. I call forth all whose fates are intertwined with yours, chosen. Only together can you save reality.
Have I mentioned how much I detest when I am... Are you off? Well, how...
Odd assortment of companions.
The path to the mythos.
That's an excellent
model. Let us not linger too long.
I am...
I believe them.
Edifice of corruption has been dealt with. Let us traverse to the western side. Lightcrown must have shattered the path. Simple enough to rectify. There. That took more out of me than I expected. Follow the path.
Comes Fate's chosen. Probably going to gloat.
Over here! We could use some help! Where's Laramir? goodness you showed up. We were set upon as soon as we arrived.
We never reached the manufactory. The way is blocked. Let me summon a portal. Ugh, I'm exhausted.
Stay safe, Proxy. And you too, Gudane.
Laramil.
Now is not the time.
Laramil's amulet. You already destroyed one of these manufactories? Then you know what to look for. Fulcrum Obscura, just as Torvasad said. Now I can return it to the Abbey.
Look, Laramil, we found them.
When you are ready, Proxy, this portal shall take you to Vermina.
Laramil! Thank the ancestors you're all right.
Laramil and I used every resource.
Torvasad tells me fate chose you. Well, he chose me. Time to die, mortal. While I wear Shalreni's mortal shell, Mora cannot find me. You must face me alone, mortal. I will make you scream, mortal. My power. You destroyed my mortal shell. Now face a true nightmare. What has betrayed me?
Without Shalreni's body, Vermina takes on a more nightmarish form.
Your nightmare will never end, mortal.
That's her weakness. Nightmares aren't real. Get into the focus to use my ghost sight. My ghost sight can defeat this enemy.
Struggle, but thus they will lose.
You're stronger than her dreams now. This time.
You don't like my nightmares. Then face me in my true form.
We're out of options. Use the Black Book.
Mora's trinkets can't harm me.
A loathsome intruder.
Hermaeus Mora has found me. No!
I am here. Unleash my power, intruder.
You're damn mortal!
Vermina has been cast out. and Periite's contamination wanes. Well done, Chosen. Now, enter the second vault, and make sure the glyphic is secure.
And now our deal is done. I helped you save Apocrypha, and you helped me enter this vault. I will unlock this glyphic and recover the second part of the lost memory.
Torvasad! He fooled us both, Chosen. Emerge from the mythos and speak with me. We must discuss what happened, Chosen. Periite's plague dog defeated. Vermina expelled. What has occurred is what was meant to be. For one who knows everything, I can only speculate. Odd. I find that now I must restore my realm. Do not despair. Chosen fate selected you to save Apocrypha and preserve Rhea. The Prince of Fate does not lie. Danger exists in every corner of Fate, Chosen. Return to Cypress Midden. We will speak again.
Traveling.
I am glad to see you unharmed. I look forward to hearing about your encounter with Vermina.
Oh, let me! We defeated Vermina!
I didn't get to see you beat
What happened after you entered the portal, Proxy? Of course. Unfortunate, but not unrecoverable. Torvasad's nature. He is unlike any Dremora I have ever... Then let us take a moment to remember all we accomplished. All you
Now it gave me a
accomplished,
piece of
Proxy.
armor.
You defeated Blightcrown, expelled Vermina, and saved Apocrypha, thereby saving Nern. Take this. While we contemplate the best method for tracking down Torvasad, there are two other tasks we must accomplish, Proxy. Scrooge can provide more information. Necrom. Scrooge can tell you all about the cliff.
My role has always been to observe and repair. The Chronicle can wait. A fate anomaly. Not us, mortal. Just you. Apocrypha is quite resilient. The usual. Very.
Can I get you anything, Laramil?
No, thank you, G'day.
Alright, I'm ready to follow you.
Scrooge's penchant for noticing anomalies of fate is impressive. But this might not be Torvasad and the Glyphic. It could be anything. Another one.
You have an intelligent look about you. A moment of your time.
No matter what we encounter, remember you literally have a Telvanni Magister in your pocket. This bridge wasn't here a moment ago. I suggest we cross it.
once more.
It doesn't matter what you foresee.
Reality, you must all forget.
And there it is. Another piece of my memory restored. We should speak, mortal. The Prince of Fate thinks himself so perfect, but for all his power, he couldn't eliminate the memory he so desperately. Why would you? You are merely mortal. No, the dream that will end it, that will finally restore all that was lost. There was another Daedric prince, my prince. A prince that saved me and preserved just enough of my memory so that I could one day save them in return. A prince whose jealous, craven siblings cast them down and wiped them from the annals of history. No Prince of Oblivion can truly be destroyed.
Easily being sent to the court.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what you foresee. You can't do this to another prince. Or to the rest of us, for that matter.
You have seen the damage Prince Athelia has already done to the fabric of fate. If left unchecked, reality will unravel.
All of us must agree, Mora. And I definitely do not. Memories are sacrosanct. As are the domains of the princes.
You can't punish someone for something they might possibly do.
I must. The risk is too great. I am truly sorry. But there is no alternative. For the sake of reality, you must all forget. What was forgotten has been remembered. We must speak. Too late. Too late. The door sealed long ago is opened. Just a crack. But the damage is done. That which was memories released from the two glyphics are accurate and true. Athelia, the Prince of Paths, the mistress of the untraveled road, the unseen. What mortal could? The Fate Changer is an arbiter of chaos, who can unravel the strands of fate and rearrange them to suit her every... I gathered my fellow princes and revealed the danger I foresaw. Torvasar. Something I did not foresee. An agent of Athelia, hidden for all these eons.
The companion guy sounds well enough how disappointing he is. Extra dialogue, I guess.
May I have a word? Magister Goreth referred to you as the mouth of the mouthless. I suppose that fits. Nonsense. My enormous intellect certainly came in handy, but your fate's chosen. Maybe. I'm in no rush. Adventuring is a new experience for me. I'm content to follow along for now. I'm going to rest for a while.
Hello, mortal. The Great Eye told me what happened. Laramil and I spoke with a few of the ciphers, and we're all in agreement. I always saw fate as black and white, set in stone, unchangeable. But now I see that not every aberration is a disaster. Not every surprise a mistake. Thanks for that. Now, let's inscribe you in the Chronicle. Then Curate Gedane wants to see you. Let it be known that the name of Fate's Chosen shall be entered into the Chronicle of Apocrypha, to be remembered forever for actions accomplished in service to Fate. And Fate's Chosen
The time has come for me to return to Necrom. That's good. Alright, alright. I must consider the best parts of the necropolis to Yes, she's being quite insistent on...
All hail Fate's Chosen!
Best trap
Have
for
you
me.
heard? Necrom Abbey will soon reopen.
Truly. That's good to hear. The necropolis is the heart of the city.
Curate Gedane asked me to watch for you. He's waiting for you through the door to the east.
Well done, Curate. With the sacred relic returned, I feel it's safe to once again open the necropolis. Now, why don't you say a few words about your adventures?
Say a few words? Me? The abbot insisted on the immediate return of the relic, friend. Right, what's in my heart?
Since we seem to have a moment, tell me what occurred. I see. A forgotten Daedric prince. Only the one who knows could keep such a fat secret for so long. Then I am sure Hermaeus Mora shall call upon us again when the time's... If there was an imminent danger, Hermaeus Mora would summon us. Go on with your life, Proxy. Grow up, Proxy. Yes, but he no longer has the resources of Vermina and Perry. I expect so. Say what is in your heart, Gedane.
Right. Thanks, Laramil. The abbot asked me to tell you about my adventures. How I recovered the sacred relic and saved the necropolis. But the truth is, I couldn't have done any of it without Fate's champion. Someone I'm proud to call my friend. Thanks to them, we saved the relic. We saved Nirn. We saved all of reality. All hail Fate's champion. All hail my friend.
Well said, Gedane.
Why did I just now
Thanks,
get
Laramil.
the information
I
that you
couldn't
had
have
passed
done
in
any of
front
this
the ring
without
camera?
you, too.
Gedane.
Useful, yeah. Like a 10-minute delay.